So binge eating is something that anyone can fall into. It usually involves eating a large quantity of food in a small amount of time. It feels out of control and it's often in secret. And it can feel like this destructive secret. It leaves you feeling ashamed and alone. Now, is this you? And are you wanting to change and stop your binge eating for good? In this podcast, I'm going to explain exactly what you need to do to stop. And I'm Harriet Frew. This is the Eating Disorder Therapist podcast. Thank you so much for being here. I've watched a therapist for 20 plus years in this field and personally recovered from bulimia. Do check out my Food Freedom app if you're looking for more support. Tons of tools and strategies all in one place. But let's dive in. So your 11-step plan to stop binge eating once and for all. Put these steps into practical action and I promise you that your binge eating will change. Number 1. The morning weigh-in. Do not weigh yourself first thing. In addition, no mirror checking or trying on clothes that fitted you when you are starving, hungry, and underweight. Just don't do it. It will not end well. This will only detrimentally skew self-worth and it will affect your permission to eat later. So instead, do something nourishing for yourself, a short walk, maybe a journal entry, watching your favorite YouTuber, but not one banging on about what I eat in a day, of course. Number 2, your intentions. So really allow some self-care and reflection before you dive headfirst into your day. Cultivating a sense of calm, setting your intentions for the day will allow greater presence and access to your wiser and more regulated mind. This is there. Mark this calm space with a ritual if possible. So maybe light a candle, write in your favorite notebook, play some calming music. Number 3, the power of visualization. So take 3 minutes to visualize your eating going supremely well over the course of the day. Now, what I mean by supremely well is I'm not encouraging restriction or control. Supremely well means with self-care, calmness, intuition. It means eating with ceremony and mindfulness. It means eating healthily while satisfying taste buds too. You need the yum. It means feeling safe and satisfied. Number 4, yes, please to breakfast. Eat a substantial breakfast to stabilize blood sugar and to fuel your body. Do this as a radical act of self-care, even if you're not feeling that hungry, okay? Do not delay eating or practice fasting. It just doesn't work if you struggle with binge eating. I've seen so many clients struggling with this. Number 5, take the path less traveled. So a binge is often the outcome of a steady accumulation of physical and emotional triggers, building slowly across the subsequent hours. So you need to be mindful of physical and emotional triggers as they build over the day. And once you've decided that a binge is inevitable, it's difficult to reverse the mind's decision. You've almost taken the jump off the bungee platform and it can feel like there's no point of return. So instead, be mindful of the micro decisions that direct the course of your binge trajectory. So it's often far easier to take the road less traveled earlier on in the day, whereas towards the evening with cumulative stress, food abundance, alcohol maybe, willpower dwindling, the struggle will be greater. Regular eating and calming of the nervous system through the day will help. So be mindful and thoughtful in your decision making. Number 6, really important one. Yum is important. Allow yourself 100% permission to enjoy 1 or 2 tasty fun foods that bring you happiness. Eat them with intention as part of your overall plan and sit down at a table savoring each bite. Now, avoid random grabbing of food in secret. You might not even like the food, but have transitioned into a dissociated haze of stuffing things down. And this really exacerbates the shame and guilt around eating. It will feel bingey, even if you've only eaten a couple of mouthfuls. Now, I eat chocolate every single day as part of a healthy and self-caring eating pattern. It's possible to honor health and the yum goals simultaneously. Number 7, feeling overwhelmed. Now, if you're an emotional binge eater who tends to gravitate towards food in moments of overwhelm, make sure you have pauses infiltrated through your day. Even an escape to the bathroom for 10 minutes, precious minutes for a few conscious breaths maybe, Get grounded in your body. This can be a lifesaver. We need peace infiltrated through the day. Maybe go for a nature stroll for 10 minutes at lunchtime. These micro things make a difference. Do some mindful breathing. Get away from your screens for a bit. Just allow yourself to unwind. Number 8, consider alcohol. Be thoughtful around alcohol consumption. Now, you don't have to create military reinforcements around enjoying a glass of wine, but if you know that this disrupts your food relationship, be cautious and kind to yourself with your choices, okay? Just think about self-care. Alcohol and binge eating often go together hand in hand. Alcohol reduces defenses and it's easy to overeat. And the following day, the hangover, even if it's mild, can lower blood sugar and increase cravings. Number 9, co-regulation. You need connection with people who support you daily. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to talk about your deepest, darkest thoughts every day. You don't need a policing either of your food habits. That's not very helpful and it'll probably activate your inner rebel and make you feel quite disempowered. But it's valuable to touch base and connect with people who make you feel safe and seen. This is like oxygen for humans. And you don't have to have people in the vicinity face to face either. You can use voice notes or messaging. I do this every day. And be kind in your self-talk too. So important. Number 10, the tipping point. Now, if you find yourself going off piste with eating, feeling chaotic, out of control, take a few minutes away to ground yourself, okay? So if it happens, you haven't blown it. Don't catastrophize it. You're not a failure either. You don't need to self-sabotage and punish yourself by binge eating just because you ate that extra biscuit, okay? Be kind, okay? Don't catastrophize, okay? Pause, breathe, and move on. Number 11, clothes. Wear flattering and comfortable clothes to feel gorgeous and relaxed every single day. Life is not a dress rehearsal. A tight item of clothing is like a thorn in the side which shatters body image and consistently reminds you to lay on the self-criticism. So do not go there. Just don't go there. Wear comfortable things. And no secret checking and then berating your stomach in the bedroom mirror. It won't end well. Okay, you're looking for the evidence to berate yourself. So some final thoughts. If you get through the day without binge eating, high fives to you and give yourself a huge acknowledgement of progress. Well done, okay? All these steps add up. If you end up binge eating anyway, be kind and compassionate towards yourself. Treat it as a learning experience. Notice your triggers. Just learn, notice what is it that really tips me here? And how can you manage things differently tomorrow, okay? You can really learn. This too will pass as well. You will survive and tomorrow is another day. Learn the lessons and keep taking another courageous step forward. You can do it. What helps you to manage your binge eating? If so, do share what works for you in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much for listening and watching the Eating Disorder Therapist podcast. Do subscribe on YouTube for more videos. Thank you so much. And do follow, rate, and review if you're listening on Apple, Spotify, or another platform. Do check out my Food Freedom app if you're looking for more support. And I look forward to sharing another episode with you very soon. Bye for now.